Well, folks, I'm going to thank you for coming along on this journey with me here on Only Cavalry. Uh, it is over, though. Let's go ahead and go together to this game and see where we stand here after all this time, after all the laughs and tears and so forth and so on. Here we go. 3,500 gold marks. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And we'll just go ahead and X off of this, have a look around a little bit. So you've been with me for a while here. You know the deal. Um, Pretty much was able to capture some land early on. No, thank you. Um, Capture some land early on, and I got away with some risky play. I will just admit that straight up front. I stretched myself a little bit thin there, but I thought, what the heck? I want to go for it. Let's do this thing. And so, anyway, I was pretty much able to stay ahead every time. I've had some people asking me some questions, so I've been doing the skewer everywhere I go, which is run groups of 5 through the territory to different positions outside so that they never glom back together into a single army. And in that way, they continue to all attack individually every round, which really helps you to maximize the power. You don't have to deal with that inefficiency of having people in the second row and the third row attacking in. But what that means is that everything you attack with does get counterattacked. So if, for instance, early in the game when I was going up against forts, I was sending I'd send against a fort with like 10 guys in it. I would send maybe 30 in groups of 5. Well, that means 6 groups of 5, and each of them would lose a couple guys, 1 or 2 guys. So, I was killing 10 and taking the territory, but I was losing 10 as well, and maybe even more, maybe it's as much as it's probably around 10, because I was losing 1 or 2 per stack, six stacks. So yeah, if it was 2 per stack, it would be 12. So, 10 to 12. And that's what you would expect attacking into a fort. But the fact is, it's so devastating and so quick that they don't get a second attack back at you. So that's what I like. I like that concept of just bringing all your power to bear all at one time, because they don't get that second attack, or if they do, there's only one guy left in there attacking back out at you. So that principle of overwhelming force, once again, at work. That was very helpful and fun. Towards the end game, it was a lot of fun sending in stacks of 5 cavalry with 10 to 15 infantry, as many as 20 sometimes, just to act as meat shields to give the stack hit points. And you can see my allies were coming in here as well. And then we finally just won the game on points. We got 1,500 points. I think a real test of this would be playing on a 100 map. So that might be what I'm going to try next. I don't think I'm going to cast it because I really feel like my viewers really want to play. They want to play subscriber games. So this kind of novelty game is fun, but I think if I do another cast, it's going to be of a subscriber game. And also, just to notify you, I'm wrapping up my Mesopotamia from start to finish. That's the first series I've ever done in Mesopotamia that I've gone from literally day 1 all the way through to the victory at the very end. It's a very difficult map to defeat because there are 80 players in the game and only one can win. So that's a fun stack. If you haven't seen it, go on over there and check out Mesopotamia. It's actually I call it Dominion Domination, is the actual name, Dominion Domination. And I'm right after I make this video, I'm going to go over there and do this exact same thing over there, because that map is over as well. So thanks for joining me for this ride. Try this on your own. It's fun. Again, I point out the advantages. Like early in the game, nobody's going to be ready for all your cavalry. They're all just kind of saving up for cannon and, probably building a couple forts or whatever, but people are fairly docile in the beginning of the game. And so if you're fast and, again, sort of expand your territory early and do it in a smart direction, and then as soon as you can, and the thing is, you can get them so quickly because it's just a workshop and then a barracks. But then don't forget, keep on building your barracks to level 2, then factory level 1, then factory level 2. By the end of this game, I was churning out a cavalry every 6 hours. So towards the end, I would go in and cavalry and then queue up another cavalry. So in 12 hours time, I would build 2. So, before I went to sleep, I'd queue up doubles in all my different areas and wake up to a whole new crop of cavalry. It would be fun to take this later in the game in a 100 player map, but it wasn't meant to be. Anyway, thanks for riding along with me. It's been fun. I'll see y'all next time. Adios, amigos.